I'm Mo Rocca, and I'm excited to announce Season 4 of my podcast, Mobituaries. I've got a whole new bunch of stories to share with you about the most fascinating people and things who are no longer with us. From famous figures who died on the very same day, to the things I wish would die, like buffets. All that and much more. Listen to Mobituaries with Mo Rocca wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another extra of the TMossBoss show. And in today's extra, I just want to overall drop some motivation on you guys real quick. And overall, just talk on how I do things without a script when I'm doing video, like with all of the content that I do, from streaming, TikTok, YouTube, podcasting, whatever it is. I don't use a script. Why is that? Why is it that I don't use a script when I'm doing content creating stuff? Because there's no need for it. My thing is this, there are things in this world that requires some sort of work, overall. There's if not all things in this world requires work, right? From the easiest of the easiest stuff all the way to the hardest of the hardest stuff. Everything requires some sort of work, right? Now, if you manage to find a way to do an easier, if you manage to find a way to make something hard easy, bro, go for it. Why? What? Because honestly, what's the worst that can happen on doing a hard thing but in an easier way? Because I know people are like, nah, you gotta do things the hard way. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. You have to do things the hard way, but at the same time, if you can find an easier way of doing something, do it. There should be no reason why you're doing something hard because everybody else wants you to do it that way. No, bruh. No, if you find an easier way of doing stuff, do it. So, speaking for myself, content creating, all the way from the start, bro, my passion, and it was something that I have done long before I had gotten to YouTube. I can always entertain people. I don't need a script. I don't need, because I think I've used this example before. I even think I've talked on this before, but it might have just been in the middle of a podcast. I honestly can't remember if I did a podcast episode talking on why I don't use a script, but if I didn't, then here you guys go, just an extra, because I've been doing multiple takes of this, trying to turn it into an episode, and I couldn't, so I'm like, all right, you know what, it's just gonna be an extra, but I'm getting this done tonight, all right? So anyways, but no, before I got into content creating, I knew how to entertain people. I always can get my friends, family, whoever it is to laugh, right? Now, that's been the goal, the mission with content creating, is to entertain my peoples. That's it. That's all I care about, right? Now, think about it like this. Do you think that would be, overall, is it weird or not to just pull out a script and start talking to random people because if you, let's say for an example, you're trying to talk to your crush, right? You're going to pull out a note and start reading from it, or are you going to look her or him directly in their eye and, say how you feel? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to say how you, what you're really feeling at that time. So when I do reaction videos, podcast episodes, Twitch streams, TikToks, whatever it is, I'm speaking from how I feel. I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from, and the thing is if I'm that forgetful to where I can't remember what I'm going to say, then I'll know to use a script. But I'm like, fam, I don't forget what I'm going to say. I know what I'm going to say. If not, it's just improvising. I just, say whatever comes to mind as I'm doing the podcast episode or YouTube video or Twitch stream, TikTok, whatever it is. So that's how I do things. If there's people in this world that do things differently, there ain't no issue with that. And the thing is this, I'm not telling people, go from using a script to not using a script no more. If you are using a script and that's what helps you get the content done, fam, that is on you. I can't judge. I don't have no ill feelings or nothing negative to say about that. If you use a script for whatever you do, and it could be from doing a little 30-second TV ad all the way up to a full-length Zack Snyder director's cut, Justice League 4 or 5.5 hour long film. That movie was long, bro. I still need to finish that movie. But anyways, it could go all the way from that to even further than that, a 24-hour, 48-hour subathon type stream or whatever. So, but yeah, it's like, you know, the thing is this, with content creating and just with everything in your life, you gotta do what you want to do and love doing it. All right, that's all that should matter. Do what you want to do and love doing it. All right. So, anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for tuning in for today's extra. Stay tuned for another extra, and peace.